From your perspective, what happens if we do not raise the debt ceiling, if we do, and if we do not, cut the budget, and if we do not just
two simple. Well, I'll start with the two simple scenarios. One, you don't raise the debt ceiling. If you don't raise the debt ceiling, you pay the debt service, $26 billion. That's due in September. We have $74 billion existed in Treasury right now. Social Security's $22 billion due August 2nd. 22 plus 26 subtracted from Treasury, which you don't have to, because if you remember, President Obama said Social Security is solvent until 2037, and the lockbox is there.
But are you suggesting? Hold on. Hang on. No. Let me ask a question. Are you suggesting then, if Social Security, there's some money's there, you say take some of the money from there?
No. The money's there to pay. Obama said grandma won't get her paycheck. He lied. Okay, let me put it in same English. Because the money exists to pay Social Security. The money exists.
But Ellen Ratner, is that like going into your 401k plan?
No, it's not. Yeah. No, it's not, Ellen. The president, in his own words, are you going to contradict your guy, said Social Security is solvent until 2037. The trust is there, and the trust is solid. On top of that, even if that didn't exist, the so-called lockbox, the fact is $22 billion that is due to go out on August 2nd is there, because there's 74 as of last week, Tuesday.
But you're giving a lot of these statistics. Tell me what
the numbers according to Tim Geithner.
What do you think happens on August 2nd? What happens August 2nd?
Actually, for first thing, we reached the debt limit 2 months ago, and the world didn't end. Planes didn't fall out of the sky.
Well, we've moved some money around.
No, Ellen, this is a numbers game, not political calculus.
Exactly.
We reached the debt limit 2 months ago. All right, the world didn't end. What we now have to do is pay the debt service. We take in over $200 billion a month in revenue. Okay, that goes into the federal government. So we have money to pay. What we have to do is, if we don't raise the debt ceiling, which I hope we don't, because we've got to stop at some point.
But maybe now is not the time to do that.
When is Washington ever going to get serious about this? Look, Boehner wants to kick the can down the road with McConnell. 1993, Boehner gets into Congress. One of his very first statements on the record in 1993, I want to be Speaker of the House. I want people to go in with the attitude of, I'm here to serve the people and the best for the nation.
Yeah, but come on.
And McConnell,
there's not one of those 435 guys.
Everybody has aspirations of being promoted.
Right.
So what's wrong with that?
They look in the mirror and they see the next president. They win their first congressional election. They look in the mirror and they see the next president of the United States.
Not all of them are like that. And the fact is, we're faced with a situation that no matter what politics you want to throw at it, the fact is that if we watch what's going on with the false bottom of the EU, do we want to do that with the dollar now? Then the FOMC floats in their meeting notes last week that they may have QE3 at the rate of $100 billion plus. You want to devalue the dollar? Continue to print more money and continue to do stimulus, which devalues also.
At the same time, if America can't pay its bills, then you devalue the dollar anyway.
We can pay our bills. We take in enough revenue to pay the debt service. That's not a default.
Okay. I mean, the fact is that, it is actually from people that I met at this very table. My new financial guru, Bob Rice, who is no lefty. He's a Republican to the day is long. Bob and I he's really been doing a lot of reporting for us on this.
I don't know. Bob's been on my show for 3 years, and he's about a middle road as you get, not a Republican.
Well, he would call himself a Republican, and I will tell you that he is very concerned as a financial guy about what's going on, and he has been advising us and giving us a lot of input. I mean, if we default on our bills, we are going to look like Greece and Italy and Spain. I just got back from Italy 5 days ago, and I'll tell you, it's not pretty.
Yeah, but the difference, hang on.
But
the difference is, we are America, so that's even bigger implications and more widespread ramifications.
Right, it would be as if all of Europe was having it, not just Italy or Greece.
We as America are funneling taxpayer dollars through the IMF and backdoor to help bail Europe, prop up this deal with Germany.
Why are you saying through backdoor?
Because we put money into the IMF.
Oh, no, but why is that backdoor?
Because that money's being used to prop up other countries while we borrow 43 cents.
Exactly, but I'm just saying, David, backdoor implies that you're hiding it. It's like,
no. We are. We are finding legislative way to put more money into the IMF than we normally do in our normal tranches to help prop up what's going on in Europe. The reality is,
we're very transparent about it.
Let me finish, Ellen. The reality is 43 cents of every dollar is borrowed here right now.
What did you say the reality is? What?
The reality is 43 cents of every dollar is borrowed right now. So every dollar we hand out to bail out somebody else, we owe 43 cents plus interest.
Right.
The problem is there is no default, and this is the biggest farce. If you pay the debt service, just like if you pay what your bank tells you on your credit card, you are not in default. We have enough to pay the debt service. What we need to do is take care of our spending problem, which is where we need to cut, whether it's the civilians in DOD, various duplicative agencies, $200 billion according to the GAO, $60 billion
I just want to give you a little
factoid.
By the Pentagon's own report on Wednesday, they said that they had eliminated since 2001. They had eliminated since 9/11. They had eliminated $50 billion in various weapon systems that either didn't work, were over budget, etc. Do you know what our food stamp bill is a year? $5.5 billion. So over 10 years, we could have, in government admitted waste, we could have paid for the food stamp.